Cooper got out of KTM just in time, but did he know something? Hey everybody, Walty Wanderers, buckle up, strap in. We got a hard hitting, pull no punches, no sugarcoating it, no rainbows, no sunshine. Just gonna give it to you and give it to you straight. We got a good one to unpackage today. Welcome to the show. I hope everybody's doing great. So Cooper Webb, I mean, my gosh, he's either the smartest person on earth or the luckiest person on earth. And there's a saying, I'd rather be lucky than good. And that might be Cooper Webb's story. In fact, if you're new, get subscribed, not yesterday, not tomorrow, right away. And jump over to the Walty Wanderers community page of the YouTube channel and participate in some of the polling and get involved with the comments. Throw on an open face if you'd like, but make sure you bring fresh tear-offs because you're going to need them. The roost tends to fly in the bench racing in the comments. We asked it here at the page. Did he know something? We're going to talk a little bit about this today because I believe he did. I believe Cooper Webb absolutely 100% without a doubt knew something. Was it the reason? Did he know this, that what the current problems are with KTM? No, he didn't. But he knew something. Something was up. Something didn't pass the smell test for Cooper Webb. And of course, because these guys have to be so tight-lipped now because the machine of the industry, how Wall Street's infiltrated it, one misspoken word can cost you tens, if not hundreds, if not millions of dollars if you're one of these high-paid athletes. They basically are actors now. Anytime the camera goes on, you think I'm bad, these guys are worse. They have to. Why, you ask? Of course I'm going to tell you. Because they get paid to say the right things. He can't tell the truth. We can't handle the truth. The industry can't. We can't. We can handle it, but the industry can't. If he was to blow the lid off of any of these riders, that's why I've had like one of my favorite riders, El Hombre. It was one of the first dudes to like shout me out like, you know, Walty, and you know. Boom, and there it is there, El Hombre. Cha-ching, Walty, the whole industry loves your YouTube channel. Well, I don't know about the whole industry, but the real industry does. Of course I did. I've worked in the industry deep, dude. Like, it was gnarly, dudes. The industry, even back when I was there, it was gnarly. Back then, though, it was really kind of more of it wasn't as Wall Streety, right? Like, there was more core family kind of, backbone of the, Americana, apple pie, hot dogs. It was more traditional. We'll just say, but it was a very tight-knit community. A lot of people didn't like to see new brands or teams coming in. You're gonna get hate. That is just the way it is. Once you sustain and weather that, though, that's when you get your following, your fans, your loyal people that come and circle around you. But the reality is this. I believe something didn't pass the smell test over at KTM, and Cooper Webb, I believe, because he was there when they were on these making the moves that they apparently made. That's costing them, whether it's costing them now, which is a lot. I mean, it's KTM could take gas and Husky with them, could be gone. That's why Ducati and Triumph all of a sudden become more relevant, right? I mean, the Japanese manufacturers have always been there. But now you get Ducati and Triumph in play. Bye-bye, KTM. We won't miss you at all. We already got your gap filled. So, I mean, this is getting a little bit sketch, but we asked it at the community page of the YouTube channel. Did Cooper Webb know something was going on, or did he just get lucky when he left KTM? Let's jump over, take a look at those results, then we'll meet back here and wrap it up. Let's get started. All right, race fans, buckle up, strap in, roll up your windows, lock your doors, throw on an open face and a fresh pair of tear-offs because the roost is about to fly. When asked on the Walty Wanderers community page of the YouTube channel, did Webb know early that something was up at KTM, or did he just get lucky? 38% of you said, yup, he knew something. 63% of you said he got lucky, and there it is there. I think you guys are right. I think he smelled something. Something didn't pass the smell test, but I'm not sure he saw what's actually playing out coming, but he knew he wanted off that team. In fact, there's some great comments. You guys jump over to the community page, bring some tear-offs, and get into the comments because it's going off in there. Now let's jump back to the studio and wrap this one up. All right, friends, welcome back. And there you go. Tough one, right? It's like a coin toss. And that's why I said the truth is usually somewhere in the middle. I find myself saying that a lot here. You know, my job, again, I love the industry. I worked in the industry for many years. I ride still to this day. I love moto. Anybody that's risked their life or went down hard or had a hospital visit or all the above, it's a brotherhood, right? And that's why it's kind of hard sometimes to sit back and watch the industry sugarcoat this thing and make it all powder puff and Karens out there. I mean, just like, it's insane to me to watch it. This is blood sport, gladiator game stuff. Dangerous. It'll never be a ball sport. It can't be mainstream. So whether you're trying to make halftime or referees or rename this or re-add that or do this and keep them over here and run a monopoly on this and have this new sponsor, whatever you're trying to do, it doesn't change the fact that people die doing what we do every day or are seriously injured. It's not if you're going to have a fall. It's when and how bad. That's it. You're going to take a fall if you ride. And you've taken your fair share. I know I have. So they don't talk about that because why? Because it would be counterproductive for them. But why sugarcoat it? Transparency is what we want. And that's why you see a lot of parents, these kids playing video games, and next thing you know, they buy them a bike, and next thing you know, they're dead. And they're hurt really bad. And I've been around the sport. I've seen both. I've sponsored riders that either got killed or seriously injured and careers ended. And that's a tricky one. And even for me, I have kids, right? I remember I worked in the industry when they were born. And people are like, oh, you're going to have little racers on your hand, aren't you? Because I was a racer. I worked in the industry, natural. My kids rode. And if they showed me some God-given talent that I couldn't ignore, I probably would have taken them to the starting gate and got them started. But even for me, seeing what I've seen on a personal level, we still enjoy getting out, camping, riding, go to the races. We do all that, right? We love it. Because I mean, the sport now, I'd be so nervous if I was one of these parents watching my kid. All these 450s are so gnarly in these tight tracks. Insanity. But Cooper Webb, I think Cooper Webb, absolutely 100%. Cooper, if you're watching, bro, we need you, dude. We need to jump in the comments and let us know what's up. Let us know what's really up, because the way you left, it was pretty hush-hush. We never really always where I was leaving. And it wasn't just like you left. My guess is something happened over at KTM. I believe that while Cooper Webb was there, something rubbed him clearly the wrong way. And I believe while Cooper Webb was still there, which was during stimulus era, that's when KTM was just mismanaging their projected earnings and forecasting, basing it on euphoric artificial growth stimulated economy money. It couldn't sustain itself. That's what happens when you get greedy. There's a saying, be greedy when others are fearful, fearful when others are greedy. There was so much greed during stimulus, Bitcoin, stocks, you name it, real estate. It got gnarly, and the heavy, the 1%, the gazillionaires out there, they're heavier in cash right now than they've ever been, because they know what we just did to this economy couldn't sustain itself. Cooper Webb and KTM might have been part of that. And final thoughts, I come to you as a friend, as a content creator, as a moto guy. Wants to see you not only win on the track, off the track. Understand the waters you're swimming in now, shark infested. KTM, Cooper Webb, welcome to the swimming pool. Cooper Webb, I don't know if you got lucky or you're good or lucky, dude. Doesn't really matter. You clearly made the right choice. My guess is you saw some mismanagement, or somebody pissed you off. Some greedy Wall Street suit wearing, non-bike riding dude told you what you didn't want to hear. And I believe at this stage in your career, Cooper Webb, you're one of the dudes that still has basically enough character that you can't be bought. You would rather be happy making less money than miserable making more. And that's why Walty's going to be here to blow the lid off it every step of the way, because it's not only what we need, it's in fact what we deserve. If you appreciate the content, I want to humbly ask you to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Social media links in the description of this video if you'd like to follow me there, along with links to channels I've appeared on I think you might enjoy. If you enjoyed this video, gonna love the next video, and there's an easy subscribe icon for your convenience. As always, thank you for your time. Don't go over the bars. God bless, and I'll see you on the next video.